Good one.
Join them.
I definitely think tonight is going to come down to fuel and tire saving. We seen it last night. We've seen it all week long, actually. Sorry about that. That was not a little chihuahua like what we usually hear from people. That was my big dog.
Won't be long before you hear from mine. But like Taddy was saying, I definitely think it's going to come down to the fuel strategy and tire strategy for that third stage there. Tires might even be more important.
Third stage, second stage is going to be where it's most important. If you can't make it, you will be a lap down. Everyone else is going to be fighting for the lucky dog.
Yep. That'll be me.
Of course, you could pit late and do a wave around. You just can't do that if somebody with no gas says, well, I'm going to not pit this time so that I can screw everyone from getting their lap back, and then I'm going to quit the race because I forgot to pit. But hopefully we don't have that issue here tonight at Las Vegas on the Thursday night Custom Truck League. In the booth with us, we have a special guest for the moment. That would be Puddin' Knievel. Never heard of her.
What up, y'all? By the way, I'm hardwired. I'm hooked up, and I have first world problems right now. I didn't have a TV for the PlayStation to hook up to, so if everybody else didn't see what I obtained over the last weekend. I just hooked it up to the left far monitor since they're 3 HD TVs. I'm literally sitting next to this thing, but I got my feet kicked up. I am actually got internet. I will be able to race with you all.
Puddin'?
Yeah.
Are you racing tonight?
I mean, if you give me like 5 minutes to hook my wheel up, is it customs?
Yeah, customs.
Well, yeah.
Oh, shit, I haven't built one yet.
Oh, yeah, and you can't say that on the air, and you have 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's not going to go over. I'll just run Slider 9 in car. Let her eat. Not really. I wouldn't do that to these boys and girls out here racing tonight.
Probably
That's what Trav does every week.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, too, watch this. I'm actually going to put my NASCAR heat disc in. What?
Well, you can tell how old you are. You're using discs. Right, so...
I won this in a contest and was shipped to me.
So here tonight at Las Vegas, we're going to have, I believe, a 30-lap stage for stage 1, maybe 32, something like that. I think it's 30, though. And therefore, every driver on the track is going to be pitting. Stage 2, however, is 27 laps. They get 24 to the tank, so you have to save 3 laps. The fuel saving is pretty simple. The saving the tires is going to be the issue. Stage 3 is going to be 74 laps. Essentially, if you run your tank dry every single time and you pit on the lap that you fall to 0, you only have to save 1 lap in all of Stage 3. But that is easier said than done.
Yep. As you showed us on Tuesday there.
Yep.
But, I ran out on the last lap, but that ain't a big deal. I still got a top 5 out of that deal. I ain't mad. I would say that I got to show you anything last night, but, well, that would be inaccurate. I did. Anybody that watched my stream last night, you did see how to successfully get slow down for pit road to pick up an extra 62 miles an hour with somebody else's assistance. We have 5 seconds left, and we will be going green here on the Thursday night race. Going to pause it real quick. Somebody just backed out. Oh, they're back.
I'm pretty stoked to be able to do this again properly.
Who?
Me.
The GOAT.
Right, so we can accept our invites.
Yeah.
It's on blue screen.
Hi, Robbie.
Hey, buddy. Miss you, buddy.
His name is Robbie-Racing tonight.
He's from Australia.
I'm not from Australia.
I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Crikey! Robbie's looking for a win tonight.
I think he needs to change his name from Robbie-Racing to Shrimp on the Barbie Robbie.
Aussie Robbie.
You didn't put a shrimp on the bobby. Burn it up. You go ahead and put a snake on the bobby.
Shrimp on the Robbie.
Alright, if you don't mind, I've got to concentrate.
I'm only in the loading screen. I don't know what you're concentrating on.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and not get a pit penalty, and
I think my internet's going to go
try and have
out.
a clean race.
13 truck on the pole. Let's get it.
Finally, a fast truck on the custom side in the 13. DK Brown leading us to the green flag here. The 16 is Mike RPM. Behind them is Bad Slow Marley in the 17 truck. I'm not sure who's sitting
He's not
fourth.
gonna like that.
What?
Bad fast, Marley. Get it right.
Oh, behind Steve Yavorski in that 17 is Blaney, the only truck I seen spin and wreck in qualifying. Right behind, right to the outside of him is the 21 of Sludge. I don't know if this race is going to play into his hands.
Robbie just got wrecked by the 10 car.
Yep, 10 took out Robbie. Robbie, remember how you were just telling me less than 60 seconds ago you were going to have a good, clean race? That's out the window. Into strategy mode for Robert.
Yeah, I got hit by like 3 different drivers, and the track is wide as hell. How they managed it, I do not know.
It's that orange truck. There's like a glare or something, and so because of that, people just go flying towards you. I'm not 100% certain what's going on.
It's a
right
crap,
up
mate.
front.
Scared of how fast it is because it's orange, black, and Chevrolet. That's why they take it out.
It's Puddin's favorite. That's probably why we get wrecked. They just assume Puddin's in that truck. Right up front, we have Mike RPM, that's 16. He's running the high side with DK Brown following him and pushing him. Bad Fast Marley able to find a hole, but he's going to drop down to the bottom as they go into 3 and 4. He's looking to the inside of that 13 to DK Brown. 2 by 2 by 2, 4 rows deep behind our race leader of Mike RPM.
One of my favorite
Bad
tracks
Fast
too,
gonna put the
Caddy.
44 in the grass on the front stretch.
44 is not going to be happy, but in fairness, that was the 17's racing line. Here we go into turns 1 and 2. The 22 truck now moving up into 4th place. Not sure. Ooh, DB to best. Another one of those drivers that has missed a little bit of races this season simply because of the summer showdown. If you qualify for those, you know you're a fast truck, and here he's trying to prove it as he's riding around in 4th. Over to you, Puddin. What are you watching right now?
I'm watching that 98 truck of Daddy follow these guys down the front stretch right now.
Bad Fast Marley just went into the grass a lap after with Blaney following him. Don't know, I believe it was the 22 that got him, but Blaney's smiling ear to ear after seeing the truck that put him in the grass go flying into the grass the next time. Gonna fall back to that 98, Denkate's out of the race. That did not last long. Weeks worth of practice for 2 laps on track. Travis Tyson will successfully finish at least 16th tonight.
Good for Trav. Hopefully he doesn't knock the wall down all the time, too.
Dean Cook, Warpig out there saying, shake and bake.
The 26, a Portal Guide 2, scrapes the wall, just diving it in into turn 1. One of my other favorite trucks. Trucks off the inside, got the 32 right there. Third line here at Vegas will help you out in the corner, but coming off the corner like that, you get a good drive, which we just saw Portal Guide do, but you will lose a little bit going into it. Still 2 back here, next to the 32 and the 26, just like you said, on the outside. Sitting back here, running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A good battle back here for 6 or 7 guys.
What's up, Dean? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, 9 trucks up here still battling for the lead. You have the 2, I believe, of JCR McLevin just outside as he's rounding out your top 10 after starting towards the rear. 32 goes into the corner hard, drifts up a little, gets into the 26 of Portal Guy. 3 wide is Country Calver and Bad Fast Marley trying to get position. 13 of DK Brown getting into the 21 of Sludge. 21 of Sludge catches the wall a little bit. Seems to be losing a little bit of ground, but he's going to fall in line right there behind the 13. Good battling so far here early in stage 1 at the Las Vegas shootout for these custom trucks.
Another track that I've got to visit in real life, missed the race again due to COVID, but going into turns 1 and 2, I got to lay on the banking of the track. I'm actually walking up and down the start-finish line, as this is one of my favorite tracks, not only to watch, but to participate in. So again, a little bit salty that I've been here all week. Finally got everything hooked up just a day late and got a little short to race with these guys, but still great racing, a lot of action here at Las Vegas, especially since the track's so wide as we see somebody mowing the grass down the front stretch.
32 at Racehead, that would be him mowing the yard. Got a little bit of lawn service on the front end of that truck. Hey, Robbie-Racing, over to you while you got a minute. Looks like the action is pretty hard and intense back there. How's the truck feeling, and do you think you can make it up and be battling these guys in stage 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, good talk, bud. Where's Travis Tyson? Trying to get our other in-race reporter here. Looks like you're behind the 15 at Tiller. Pretty decent battle. You're not too far behind this lead pack. You think you got anything to be able to get up there while these guys are battling?
Nope.
All right, good talk to our in-race reporter. He's going to go back up front. Mike RPM still in the lead as he's in front of that 22 of DB at the best, and a 13 truck now has fallen to 3rd. That's DK Brown, our pole sitter. He has lost the draft to these lead guys, but that battling will cause that to happen pretty easily.
Hellraiser also out of the race, guys. Hellraiser looks like he is Not having a good night.
Travis Tyson guaranteed 15th place tonight. One more position, and he can match what I did last night.
Extreme Dirt out there. What's up, RD? How are you, man? Long time no talk. I just got iRacing not too long ago, man. Been trying a lot of those dirt tracks out there, especially from up on our neck of the woods. A lot of fun, man. Good to have you out there. I know you guys have been doing some good things with the Extreme Dirt Racing side, too. Truck's starting to go single file, just here, managing just to try to stay onto the draft. Draft goes to the back.
Yeah, I love this single file racing. It really makes this exciting. As Bad Fast Marley, the guy who told me just prior to the race that he's going to be the one to watch, is the last truck in line, trying to stay connected to these guys. So that's a lie. Thanks to you for informing me with that, Steve Jaworski. Going to try to get back to our leader, Mike RPM, in this beautiful red, white, and blue 16 America. DB to best, still trying to make a move on him. Well, actually, they might just be drafting him, trying to pull away. But that 7-truck pack now seems to be gaining a little bit of ground as 44 Blaney goes high, portal glide to the inside. Contact is made, the 44 into the outside wall on a front stretch. Man, that's not
JCR McLovin in the middle of a 3-wide battle back here. Who's going to fail? It looks like one of the trucks does back out of it. JCR McLovin in that 2 going to boost up. Nope, then he's going to draft right back around him again. In the 17 truck, holding on down the backstretch.
Well, zero surprise there. The 44 kind of got punted out of the way on the front stretch, ended up in the wall. He was the outside of that 3 wide. He lifted, dove it down onto the apron, and moved the 17 out of the way, and that's how the 17 got pushed back. But the 44 did gain 2 of those positions back that he lost after contact with the wall.
He has to find his line.
Something not to do, hitting the wall.
I'd say there's good racing for the lead, but that's not true. JCR McLevin trying to get back into the inside of the 44 Blaney as he's trying to make a position up.
Pretty good racing for second there. DK Brown looking inside, see if he can get it to finish
You're
off
just here for the 13.
Yeah, you know it, man.
That's a hard pass to make here at Las Vegas.
Man.
It's really easy to get to the inside of one of these trucks, but the preferred lane, especially when you have people in the draft, one-on-one, it's not so bad. Might take a lap or so to make that pass on the inside, but when there's other trucks out there, it's really hard to make that move on the inside lane, as that draft is just so strong. Looks like we have some pitters, the 16 and the 13, Mike RPM, the 22 and DB to best, the 13 and DK Brown, all signaling they're going to come to pit road. Going to watch this and see if they get a little assistance. So far, so good. 22 and 13 get connected. The 17 of Bad Fast Marley goes down pit road with those guys. And here comes, I believe that to be Travis Tyson in the 02 back there. Any truck under concern, I would say the 22 looked like he came in hotter than anyone. The 21 SMK Sludge is now our race leader in front of Portal Guy and Daddy Country Caliber.
He totally likes it when you call him that. By the way,
Hitters are like spitters. They're all quitters.
What's going on, Butters?
Country likes it when Puddin whispers to him. I don't
what
know
happened to Country there.
Okay, so Portal Guy just lagged like there's no tomorrow. He just backed up about 12 car lengths and then shot right back up to the front of Sludge. The issue with that is Country was that truck behind him when he backed up those 12 car lengths.
Guys, something weird's going on.
26 signal in the pit.
Oh, you
Did you pass someone?
Well, when I pitted, there were no guys that, my pit crew never came out.
Well, you got to pay them more.
Yeah, I would.
Did you get your pit stop done?
Well, yeah.
You got the ghost crew.
How do I get one of those?
Yeah,
Robbie, have you pit yet? Are you staying out a little longer?
Yeah, I'm just going to stay out, see what the truck does at the end of the run.
It's probably going to run out of fuel. That's why everyone else is pitting.
I'm aware of that.
Oh.
I've been on board with Nick Levin, and these guys are hanging it all out right now.
Butters, wanted
the
to
leader
inform
just
you, Gator, of what these trucks are doing. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know.
Butters, you're taking my line, man.
I'm
That's what I
assuming that
was gonna
the
say.
2 is, from our end race, the 2 is the leader on your little mini-map.
Yeah.
Alright, so JCR McLovin, I'll stay on board. He is now signaling down the backstretch of down the Nellis backstretch, named after the Nellis Air Force Base, directly across the street from this track.
Warpig, you're not wrong. Country is always getting, well, punted. I don't know about lag punted. This time it happens to be lag. Hey, I got the race on, 17 of Bad Fast Marley. I just seen him spin around, still spinning around. He now gets going straight. Bad Fast Marley is bad circling Marley right now as he gets going back underway here in turns 1 and 2, I believe. No, that's 3 and 4. Hey, I got the race on the, 13 truck. Take it for just a few minutes. I'll be right back, guys.
Fine, 13.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Up, DK Brown on board with him right there. Circling the driver down in front of the Jiblood, and it looks like that is Mike RPM right in front of him, right coming out of the Pinto South, coming out of turn 4, down the front stretch. They're going to hit
Robbie,
the
if you're pitting, you better come down. Do not stop in front of me.
DK Brown following Mike RPM, trying to keep that draft. They do make the pass on McLovin coming out right there. He had a very long pit stop, it seemed like. The 16 truck drifts up one single lane. DK Brown's holding his line, and he gets right to that rip dumper down the Nellis backstretch here, Gator.
All right, 10 to go.
Yep, and so I think everything cycled out. These are going to be the 3 leaders here. And, man, I've got my eye on that 22 truck. He's been fast. Every time he shows up here, just has a little bit of bad luck. But I'm thinking he might be the one to watch tonight.
I'm just so excited to sit here with a headset on the actual
I'm so glad to have you back, man.
Don't lie.
I am, bro.
Lies.
Got to get you out there racing now.
It's good to hear your voice.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Be ready. Get after it now. Get after it now.
Got to figure out how to do it all over again. I did have to take a stat. I missed it, but I was trying to keep up every week, even when I couldn't be up there or anything. I was always trying to tune in, but yeah. DK Brown all over that bumper as both trucks collected the outside wall. They just clip it. That's a prime example of not driving your line. He followed the racer right there. Mike hit the wall just a little bit, and then he followed him up in there. Racer that you followed in front of him, if you're following that line, paying attention to him, you're more likely to make that mistake. That's why Daddy always told me, race the racetrack, not the race.
We got Sanity Outlaw in the comments. What's going on, buddy? And Butters is saying
up,
time to shine. Yep.
Grim got himself a
for me.
Keystone hat on, by the way, Gator. Got himself a Keystone hat on. Yes, he does.
Representing for you.
Yeah, it's got a number 2 on the side of it, which I don't like, but...
Did that car ever happen? I can't remember if that was just a...
Yeah, no, that did happen.
A meme? Huh?
It did. It was at a road course, too.
And Warpig out there says, yep, the 22. That's your truck, huh, Warpig? Making it look good.
Sludge, again, last week doing so well at on the dirt on the half banks of the Eldora racetrack up there in Rossburg, Ohio. Got it. He's got some trucks in front of him tonight. Looks like he is the Ford truck total guy and might be McLovin be your top 6 right now, but still 3 trucks up there battling for the lead. DK Brown tries to make a move. Can't get it done, it looks like. Country Caliber back there still battling. He's probably in the 7th or 8th position with the 44 behind him.
Got Sludge and McLovin working together, you know. They work good together, so fast. Poor Sludge, I hope he can stay on the lead lap in that second stage with the saving. I know he won't be saving.
Robbie back here just all by himself. He's probably sipping on a macchiato or a hot tea with a crumpet.
Macchiato.
Tea sipper.
Oh yeah, you made me spill my macchiato.
Grim said he just got home from Charlotte. Seen him checking out the NASCAR Hall of Fame, I think it was.
Yeah, he went to one of the WWE events too. NASCAR Hall of Fame is fantastic. If you have never got a chance to go there, obviously Alex Snid now in that area. HMS 89 on HMS 89 on here. Matt Beeson works there. Two great people that get you hooked up and talk to. Got to meet both of them. Matt at the Hall of Fame. Most of you.
McLovin and them have caught these leaders.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of trucks.
They're
I don't know
fresh
what I missed.
tires. Those are the fresher tires.
DK Brown out of the race.
leader.
DK
13
Brown.
is out of the race.
Oh no. Wow.
Still there. All clear.
There goes my 13.
Yep.
Yep.
But on a positive note, Travis Tyson is guaranteed to finish better than I did last night.
You know how you have a bad week, Travis.
And what was the bet on that?
It's official that I am the worst driver in the league this week. So, cool. Mike, RPM up here in second. JCR McLovin started in the rear after missing qualifying. He is your race leader. SMK Sludge in third. DB to best in fourth. Portal Guy in the 26th and fifth. Unfortunate for Daddy there, as, again, he was running with the 26 before that lag incident. So, you really hate to see that if you're Puddin' cheering for your dad.
I'm cheering for the 26 truck more than anything else because.
Oh, good. Robbie's just like supposed to be your buddy in a black and orange Chevrolet, and you won't cheer for the guy that's half a lap behind. You heard it here first, Robbie. Puddin' doesn't care how you finish.
Yeah, good luck, bud.
Something was happening.
Thanks for tuning in, Grim. I'm sure that was called out already, but yeah, AEW and Charlotte, cool. That probably was a pretty good event there last night. Oh. In first place, JCR driver actually able to be in the lead of something, as McLovin is doing well out here in that 2 truck.
McLovin is like my kryptonite. The last full season I got to race with him, I don't know how many times I don't know how many times he finished second to me. That night, I took a new approach to Watkins Glen, and Gator, when I got on the mic, was like, "Are you all right?"
I'm assuming that was the stage, because, well, everybody went haywire when they crossed the line and slowed down. Gonna try to catch on to Robbie, who's probably still up to speed with how far back he was.
Alright,
yep,
so
and there we go.
10. JCR McLovin first, Mike second, Sledge is third, Portal Guy in fourth, DB DeBest 20 in fifth, Country Cowboy 6th, Blaney in 7th, Tiller 8th, Racehead 9th, and Travis is in 10th.
So milking that tank dry maybe, or just staying out another lap or two longer, even though he got past, McLovin made them 4 fresh Goodyears last.
Yep.
Well, it's a track similar to Atlanta, right, when it comes to tire wear. I mean, if you can stay out longer, have those fresh tires at the end.
This is the break that Robbie wanted to see.
This is his stage here.
Yeah, he's going to get up to 13th maybe.
Hey, thanks for that picture, Robbie, that I didn't get.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, guys, I'm going to say it. We're going to do it. We're going to rack them and stack them stage 2 custom tracks at Las Vegas. Giggity! Alright!
This is
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
This is not giggity. This is GC Sports.
I know, but apparently you're not a family guy. Quagmire himself. Alright, JCR McLovin. Now he's got 21 giving him that sludge, 22 right there. McLovin's got Mike RPM, Portal Guy to the outside. Everybody's going to hold their line. RPM goes up just a little bit. That will give him just a little bit of better of a drive to McLovin does pull 2 car lengths out, takes the high line, goes all the way down underneath the apron, down on the front stretch. That will cost him a little bit. Here comes the 16. Portal Guy dives to the outside. 98 goes to the outside. McLovin trying to run that white line on the bottom. Everybody behind him that is gaining on him is not doing it. 2 and 3 wide. 1 car smacks the wall real hard. Everybody's trying to evade some maneuver back here, guys.
Oh, wow. Robbie-Racing
that's going to hurt.
Smashed. 32 around. Looks like maybe the 17, too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Gator calling out Robbie's stage was probably a bad idea.
Yep. But apparently, any time that you can be in a track that's really racy, people have no idea how to do that and decide to wreck people. It's really unfortunate. I hate to see that. Tiller, I believe, is in 4th place in that 15. Seeing him get loose and smack something up into the wall, which actually started all of that. He's doing good, though. I think this is a good run for Tiller. Country Caliber making his way back up here. He's in that 98 there in 5th. The 44 of Blaney sitting in 6th. The 22 of DB DeBest, I believe, is way back there. That's unfortunate. And the 10 of Bull Rider, maybe, is the truck behind them. Or is that you, Travis?
I'm in 8th. I'm behind the 22.
That's exactly what I was asking. Yep, cool.
Sorry, I'm focusing on racing.
Who does that? Apparently Travis. Go ahead, Picola. You actually had something to say.
Nope, I was just going to say now we got Robbie available again. Robbie, do you still try to stave from this point, or?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you got to, right?
I'm just gonna cruise, mate. Just take my time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? So with Robbie in his predicament, this actually makes his life a lot easier. If you're going to go into that strategy of trying to save, as Marshall Tiller out there cheering for Tiller, so we're going to ride along with him here in the battle for 4th place with Country Caliber.
He's looking
anyways, back to the conversation about Robbie, right? So if you're trying to save the 15 and the 98 right now, those two racing side by side, they would be having a heck of a time trying to save while still competing, right? Robbie back there by himself can back it down, save the tires, coast through the corner, run his own lane. He doesn't have to worry about what the other trucks around him are going to be able to do now. So this may actually be able to play into the 00's hands, because as we've seen last night, as long as you can make it this 27 laps, it doesn't really matter. You're going to have good starting position in stage 3 with half the field a lap down.
It looks like the 26 hasn't got the memo yet, I would imagine.
Well, I don't know what happened to Sludge. I missed that apparently, but the 26, the 2, and the 21 had all taken off at the beginning of the stage. And to me, that says, we've talked about it a whole lot of times. If others are going to save, the only way to try to car and spawn that, if you don't think you can manage your tires or your fuel that well, you got to set a blistering pace up there that it's not going to benefit those guys to be saving and running so much slower.
But man, you just got to get out so far ahead of them for that to even.
20 laps to go.
Well, I mean, it really varies though, because if the people that are saving are on a controller or just a wheel without a shifter, they do have to back it down a little bit more. Now here in customs, you can do a little bit more with the gear ratio, but it's still, you got to back it down pretty good to be able to save. If you don't have a clutch, that you can just kick it into neutral when you're off the gas.
Yep.
Good talk, Puddin'. 15 and Tiller running strong up here in 4th place. He's running the outside lane through 3 and 4. Looks like the 22 is going to peek down below him and try to get the position. Not sure what happened to Country. He fell off as we have the top 7 trucks up here. 22 gets into the 15 of Tiller. Tiller into the wall. 22 also, I mean, if it wasn't for the 15, the 22 also would have been in the wall. That's unfortunate. Looks like the 22 just drove it in way too deep. Tiller with a good run, though. He should be able to recover here, and hopefully that doesn't cost him a whole lot in the end.
Now my question is, and I know this might be a little bit of a mockery, but we've seen many people save in different forms and ways out there. Clutch pedals, gear ratios, throttle control, whatever. But with the clutch, if you put the clutch in, ultimately you're slowing down, then you get ass-ended, and then it slows the people down behind you. So how do you save fuel without getting rear-ended?
Here's the deal. Oh, the 44 just dumps the 22. I'm not sure what was going on there, but he tried putting him in the grass hard and then tries blocking him right after by taking the bottom line. I don't know what was going on there. Not good. There's no way you got loose. That was the middle of the front stretch, so I'm not sure hostility there. To answer your question, Puddin', when you push the clutch in, if you're doing it at the moment that you would normally be lifting, right? The only difference between what you're trying to do, you're letting off the gas to slow down anyways, right? So you still have an RPM going when you let off the gas regularly. When you push the clutch in, it essentially stops all engine rotation at that time. So you have 0 RPM. 0 RPM means you're not burning any fuel, right?
But you have RPM because the engine is still rotating.
If you play this game enough, and you knew what neutral did, you don't have that. And the 44 puts the 22 in the wall again and officially takes it out.
See, this is me working on race cars, building engines, and doing everything in real life, and then taking it to a video game.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're not wrong. In reality, like in real life, yes, you have the motor keeps an RPM up. But here in this game, the moment you put it in neutral, you lose. If you're not on the gas, you have 0 RPM at all.
Now, is that how you save, Gator?
Gator does have a clutch.
Actually, I don't have a clutch, but I have a shifter that I throw in neutral.
Right, yeah. 26 Porta guy up here setting a blistering pace. Looks like they're getting ready to lap the 21 of Sludge. That's gonna, if Sludge is in save mode,
riding along with Sludge, and it sounds like he's saving, guys, believe it or not.
Yeah, but I think it's too drastic. If he loses a lap before these guys pit, right? So you lose a little over a lap when you pit, but Sludge is going to have to stay at this pace, right? The 26 gets by him, say they gain another corner on him or so before they pit. Then they're coming off with 4 fresh tires going even faster than what they are right now, while the 21 would essentially be going even slower as his tires get older and older. So I don't think this save strategy is going to work out for that 21 truck.
We saw what it did for JCR in that first stage, though, but again, he had to throw a Hail Mary starting at the rear of the pack, like you said, but it got him up there by staying out the longest.
I think you're off a little bit there, Puddin', because JCR, he stayed out really late to gain the ground using draft and probably did a 2-tire stop. That's what was successful for him. But here, right, what we're seeing is going to be the opposite. The 21 is trying to not pit at all. You only have to save 3 laps fuel, which is within the rule book, right? So that's why he's backing it down. And these guys are not. If they pit and they're coming out with 4 fresh tires, it's completely 2 different ends of the strategy. It's pit and go as fast as you can the whole entire stage, or go as slow as you can to save 3 laps. And it looks like the 21 is. I think he's going to lose too much time trying to save right now. In fairness to the 21, he's not exactly a guy that's used to saving. I've never, ever heard of him saving. And actually, on Tuesday after our race, he was complaining about those that did make it to the end in stage 3 by saving that 1 lap of fuel. So to see him trying to save 3 it's crazy. 22 gets into the 15, contact made. 22 puts the 15 in the wall again.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's the second time I've seen the 22 get the 15.
Could be that controller to wheel issue too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, no. I mean, I'm seeing the 22 hit a good line lap after lap after lap. Then when he tries to get to the inside of somebody, he just loses everything and just hits them and plows up into the wall. I don't know if maybe the 15's blocking and the 22 doesn't appreciate it or what's going on, but in fairness, the 22 does keep catching that 15 over and over and over, so I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, Extreme Racing, or Extreme Dirt, you are correct. Those 2 trucks not having a good time right now. The 10 looks like he's out of the race. That would be Bull Rider.
Ha. Bull
So
Rider.
do you think the 2 there that are in second and third are saving? They're just that much faster than the rest of them, or?
I don't know. Flash 9 last night.
Seems like they would catch the 26 if they were going all out, right?
I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one to call right now because there's a big enough gap between the 2 and the 16 that their draft
22 is around on the backstretch. 22 is around.
He's upside down.
And Robbie's involved in it too, I think.
He's just cost me loads of time.
Yeah, we see that you're going real slow. Everybody else is not going that slow. Also known as losing time. How many laps you guys got left?
8.
8.
8. So if somebody's going to be pitting, it'll be coming soon. I can only imagine that these top 3 for sure are going to have to pit. Now, the 22 is going to pit road really fast, so that's going to be a penalty. The 21, I'm assuming, either saved enough already or realized that he was saving too much and he was just going too slow of a pace. He's going to pick it up. Yeah, he's gotten around the 2 and the 16 who had passed him. He's now catching up to the 26. So maybe these guys did back it down, and now Sludge is ready to go. I can't really tell. 16 to the inside of the 2 here. This will be for second place again. Hard to make a pass on the inside. 16 to Mike RPM though. However, he's going to try to make this look easy, and he doesn't, as the 2 is still there. Oh, he passed him. He did.
Robbie, what are your right sides at?
34, 26.
Flat spotted and flat spotted.
Mine's 50 and 30 right now.
That's good.
Robbie just says, good.
Still there, all clear.
I'll be right back.
Keeping an eye on this too as we see Portal Guy again out there. It looks like he's pitting from the lead, guys. Maybe running so hard. He's right back there
Might
like
be saving fuel, but he's running so hard there's no way he's going to make it tires.
Portal Guy is now on pit lane, so that puts Sludge to the lead. Mike RPM.
No, it doesn't. Sludge went a
Mike
lap down.
RPM.
Sludge went a lap down. Mike RPM will be in the lead.
So Mike RPM
5
and
to go.
JCR.
We're gonna come to 4 to go here in a minute.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the leaders here, Caddy. Let's see how that prevailed for him again. You got to give it all you got, especially when you're racing with the caliber of racers we have here in sports, you know. So we tried to give it that thing, but what's that going to do for him next time? Will he stay out and not pit, and then knowing that they're going to have to pit from the stage?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Typically on Thursday nights, I would sit here and tell you that I'm seeing some really great caliber drivers. Tonight, I've seen about 5 or 6, a handful of drivers race clean. The rest of this field is just less than stunning on how much contact these guys are making with each other, and I've seen I expect penalties to be handed out at the end of this race. We'll go with that.
Well, to use a British term, they're being very boorish.
See if we can manage our tire
They're being
wear.
morons.
Robbie, is that true?
They're being morons. Put it bluntly.
But no, I wanted to use the. I wanted to hear you say Travis's term.
I don't know what a boash is.
Boorish.
Boorish?
Boyish.
So they're...
Isn't borscht a cold tomato soup in Russia?
No,
I don't
that's
know.
boorish.
Is that what you're saying? Never
So
mind.
you know
Back to the
everything.
racing action.
Apparently, this is also a good way to learn new words. I know we helped Pico get a word.
How many laps we got left?
with
How many laps we got left?
1 sec.
Just a couple more turns.
2.
Would you help me with, Trav?
Gotta take care
2
of those.
laps to go. Gonna
Remember,
ride
you
along.
didn't know
with
you didn't realize that behooved was a word,
Oh. 2 to go?
and now I said boorish, and apparently goodness nothing. They're coming to 1 to go. The leader's going to take 1 to go right now.
I'm not English.
So, with what you were saying back there, Piccola, about are these guys going too fast? Or I don't remember, maybe it was Puddin', but you were asking about are these guys going too fast to be able to save the 16. This is the last lap of the stage, 27 laps in. The only truck he was behind was the 26. 26 had pit. He's able to save the fuel, and he wasn't that far behind. So,
No.
he had speed, and he was
Very
able to save.
impressive.
Yeah, very, very impressive.
You're gonna need those tires the last driver.
Now, the 21 of Sludge was able to save, and, well, at least he's able to take his white flag while the leader now coming around to take the checker to the stage. So Mike RPM will be your stage 2 winner. Robbie, can you try to get a picture of this now, maybe?
No, my phone's on charge, mate. I told you about my battery being low.
And haha!
Top 10 that stage.
Okay.
I'll
Just
bring
try
it
to get
up.
it on.
I know
Just try
you
to
are,
get it on
mate.
your sheet. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'll scroll.
All
I'll
right,
show you
so
YouTube,
our
but-
stage 2 results, we have Mike RPM and winning the stage, JCR McLovin in second, Blaney in third, Country Caliber fourth, Travis DeSun fifth, Robbie-Racing sixth, Tiller seventh, Racehead 8 and 8th, Bad Fast Marley 9th, and Sludge is in 10th, and he did finish on the lead lap. Portal Guy's the first lap car a lap down.
Did I hear your name in that top 10? I can't remember.
Now I finished fifth.
Heck yeah, buddy. Good job.
What?
Yep. Beat Robbie to the line and finished fifth.
And I heard Blaney in third, too.
Yep.
Good run.
Yep.
And Country, can he survive the beginning of stage 3?
Bad Fast Marley is back out of the race. Oh no, he was on pit road there. That's not good.
No, we just got a black screen.
Yep. Bad Fast Marley, if he was on the lead lap, is going to be a race leader.
Yep, he will be.
Now, I will say, I have a driver in the chat complaining about him right now, so there may have been some contact forcing him down pit road there. So I'm going to have to, before penalties decided on that one, we're going to have to make sure that he was indeed pit on his own, not that he was shoved down pit road, so we're going to have to watch that. But Bad Fast Marley, the 17, is your race leader currently with Mike RPM, the 2 of JCR McLovin, and the 44 of Blaney.
Hard from the outside. Outside.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But again, we do allow clips to be sent in, so as long as Bad Fast Marley has proof that he didn't just outright pit there, he will not be penalized. If he doesn't have proof, he will be penalized, clearly.
Clear all
Did we
around.
lose Puddin'?
Nope. He just
You
went
placed
mute.
him somewhere special?
Yeah, he just went mute.
Car outside. Hold your line.
Me?
That guy.
What?
Outside.
I know, I've
See, she
never heard
lost
him in the booth quiet. Like, it's weird.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, it's because I was muted for a second, so I could explain to Mrs. Puddin that even in 110 to 115 heat index in Texas, you got to drink water.
It's 108 here today, man. Crazy.
Love it. I love it.
Got one in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we were about 110 here in Oklahoma, and my boss was yelling at me because I drank nothing but Monster Energy drinks all day.
Doesn't seem too smart. But hey, what do you expect?
I was getting tired. I needed it to wake me up. Hello.
We call that
Oh.
a pick-me-up, a wake-me-up. I like it. But Mike RPM out here got pressure from behind here. Everybody going single file. Robbie back up in the mid-pack. Are you on the lead lap, Robbie?
Yeah.
All
Miss
right,
Marcia
there you go,
Tiller
bud.
out
Take
there.
your time. Be smart. Be smooth.
Miss Marcia Tiller wanting to know if DB will be penalized for somebody getting into people. Let's go with, as I've just said a few laps ago,
Everything in the
penalties
racing will be reviewed.
down. Yeah. This race is already in question. These two stages. I'm less than impressed. Hoping stage 3 will clean or turn around. And so far, the racing's been pretty clean here, as everyone knows they're going to have to save a few laps, and everyone's kind of single filed out. The only truck off pace right now is the 15 of Tiller.
The only time
17,
The race is half
17's
over.
down. I don't know what happened to 32. He'll probably get mad at me for that.
He dodged the 17 and got a bit squirrely and pulled it back here.
I don't know what happened.
The story of this race, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do know Mike RPM's been out front most of this
Hey,
race.
guess
with
where I'm at.
McLovin right there with
Anyone want to guess where I'm at?
left.
Turning left.
Car outside.
No, what I'm doing, I said where I'm at. Yes, I'm in 5th.
Oh, I see you're side by side here. Always gonna get you, Trav.
Careful, still
Well,
there.
he's not saving, so he can go on. Here comes the 22. Well, I know who he's going after. So y'all have fun.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
My audio keeps going in and out for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
No, I just stopped listening. I was sending a text. What'd you say?
DB the best is a lap down. He is a mission. I think we know what it's all about.
I don't. 15's already off pace. 15 ain't nowhere near in front of him.
Well, that's not who got into the 22 first.
I mean, I've seen a lot of contact with the 22 truck and other trucks. Not all other trucks' faults. Right, back to the race, and JCR McLovin sitting here in second. Blaney in third. Mike RPM is your race leader. Portal Guy, the one driver who led most of stage 2 before coming down pit road, he's sitting in fourth. That 22 truck sitting in fifth place is not actually in fifth, as he is, as just told, a lap down. So that would put Travis Tyson. Oh gosh, he's in fifth. Robbie-Racing in sixth. Country Caliber sitting back there in seventh place.
You said this is the most talented field you've got here, right, on Thursdays?
Yeah, I'm rethinking all of this.
Thanks.
We're just messing with you, Trav, buddy.
I mean,
Are you sure?
I just don't get it. Like, Travis running in fifth, he's actually a pretty consistent driver. He's a top 10 driver towards the end of the race. Usually that top 10 is going lap down with 5 laps to go. I'm just messing with you. You are consistent with your finishes for the most part, and you're always around Robbie-Racing. I see you two racing, battling each other side by side every week, and Robbie's sitting second in points, so that's proof in point that week in and week out you build trucks to come out here and race. This race, I don't know what it is about tracks like Las Vegas. The more racy of a track you get, the more incidents that you're going to have on track. Everybody wants to be able to race side by side, but then whenever you are able to race side by side, nobody can keep it clean. I don't understand. Mike RPM out there has done a phenomenal job in first. JCR McLovin coming from the tail of the field to sit here in second place is doing a phenomenal job. Portal Guy has shown speed all night long in fourth.
Oh,
He's doing great.
was that lag, or I just saw contact?
Yeah, that was a lag. I still seen it happening as his truck started shifting. The only one that lost any ground was the 22, so definitely going to be lag there. The 22's showing a lot of speed. He's lap down, but he's showing a lot of aggression and caused a lot of contact. So it's unfortunate, but it's happening.
And some big hitters. Fluffy didn't make it tonight. The Bear didn't make it tonight. And DK Brown is one of the first cars out while leading the race. So
he wasn't leading the race. He wasn't leading the race. He had just got loose and had like half spun, fallen back in line, and then backed out.
Oh.
But I mean, he was leading the race like a lap and a half, 2 laps prior.
Yeah, so he was a leader per se.
Back here we got D. Smith and Sludge battling for the last truck on the lead lap, I believe. The battle for the lead is intensifying as it looks like McLovin, Blaney, and Portal Guy are all reeling in that 16. They've decided they can't beat him by just trying to outright speed one-on-one, so they've decided to hook up and try to go reel him in. And to this point, it seems to be successful as they are gaining a little bit of ground on this guy.
44's been up front. All stage 2, all beginning of stage 3 here. Good run for him.
Yeah, this is. I think this would be if the race were to finish right now, this would be his best finishing position, I believe. Last week he got 3rd actually, so it would be equivalent. It would be the same. But this would be his best asphalt finish.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game over there, boy. Let me tell you.
I love me some dirt.
Piccolo doesn't. Piccolo did amazing on the dirt. Just the opposite of that word.
Anti-amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen out there in the YouTube land, there's only 8 live viewers, and I'm sure I'm one of them because I'm watching it out there to see the comments. But who are you guys picking to win this race? We're seeing these 4 be pretty dominant right now, but are they able to save the fuel and tires necessary to win this race? I'd assume because they were able to save those 3 laps in stage 2, the answer should be yes, but especially this second pack, the 2, the 44, and the 26, those drivers are going to be wearing their stuff trying to catch up. So I'm not so sure that they will be able to, but out there to YouTube land, who are you guys' pick to win this race right now?
Butters with the travesty.
Butters, I wanted honest opinion on who you thought was going to win the race.
Gotta love my fans.
Yeah.
Thank you, Butters.
Look,
I do
another
have
left
to
turn.
say, I'm one of the YouTube viewers too, so take that down one.
Well, apparently so is Piccolo. So we
got 5 viewers.
Yep.
We got 5 likes. 100%.
I like it.
I was one of the likes.
Warpig says Piccolo for the win. Sorry, bud.
Mike RPM, even with these guys trying to go single file, trying to get the draft,
Yeah, I'm not
is pulling away, and I
certain.
can see exactly what's happening here, Caddy. Not to cut you off, but these guys are trying to keep in line with the 2 truck of McLovin, and instead of if McLovin makes just a small twitch, for example, they follow that twitch instead of just waiting for him to get back in line. So they're not only losing speed, but adding length to the track with every twitch they are making, trying to keep the truck in front of them in the draft.
Warpig cheering for DB the best now. You know, it's unfortunate that he's let down.
22 truck, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Warpig does drive the 22, but yeah, I mean, you'd have to not only just save the fuel, but you'd have to only pit one time. And with how he ran down this second group of the position 2, 3, and 4, I mean, you can only imagine that he's going to possibly pit a 3rd time. He's racing hard as he can in that 22 truck right now. Second pack.
Country back there by himself. Makes me wonder if he's just trying to save all of it in this first run, so he can go all out.
They're battling pretty hard in turns 1 and 2 right now.
Country's probably got his pants at his ankles, so he needs to adjust that because his pants are getting underneath that gas pedal right there and slowing him down.
97% throttle.
Yeah, exactly. He's not doing 100%.
Nuke Robbie-Racing out there, he's cheering for Denkate, the first driver out of the race on lap 2.
What's up, Owen? How are you, buddy? Nuke Bob up there in Maine. Good to see you joining in.
Yeah, I just I don't understand.
I got to run with Big Bob some public lobbies last night.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Still there.
I'm just kidding. I've met Owen in person. One of my really, really good buddies.
He said I'm cheering for his holler. Sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, on the highway.
But That one's a good guy, Nuka Bob, really good person, really good people.
How many laps to go, Trev? Or Rob?
We just passed it. Hold on.
48 is going to be the magic number for these guys to come to pit road. That's where you really want to be when you come to pit road. Verify that you're going to be able to make it to the end.
I think I already know who's not going to make it. It's just my opinion.
Probably anyone that's out of fuel by that point.
Well,
the
17
22
and 32 flew by us, so they're not saying it.
The 22 truck has made his way back around. These guys
50 laps to go.
Oh, we're getting close.
Robbie, how's your tires looking, bud?
Yeah, tell us on air exactly how your setup's doing.
27 and 19.
I like it.
I'm 26 and 18, so we're dead even.
No, you're not. He's at 27 and 19. You're at 26 and 18. Those are 4 different numbers. Always a blast here in the broadcast booth with this group. I love it. Battle for second place. Blaney to the inside of Portal Guy. As, again, you've seen it here. DB the Best was able to get around them and go around. So, Warpig, your hope for that 22 with the comeback is still alive.
Fast car always coming to pit.
Coming to 49
like
to go.
Worn out tires, too, man.
Yeah, coming to the pit this time by, that would be coming to 49 to go. A little early for that 17 truck, but you did say you didn't think him or the 32 could make it. But the 32 staying out, that says to me that he's if he can make it this lap all the way back to pit road, he's looking good with as they come to 48 to go this time by. Portal Guy.
Like McLovin signaling.
Yep, Portal Guy signaled, but that was not McLovin up front. That was the 22 of DB the Best. Portal Guy signaled back here. McLovin stayed on the track.
Is he falling back further, saving? Yep, that's it.
Who? No, McLovin was still in that battle for second place with Blaney.
Oh, that's how far Mike
got,
RPM had left them, huh?
Yeah, the 22 got around those guys and then was pulling, and that's why you thought it was McLovin.
I got
You're
you.
wearing those tires down, driver.
Country struggling tonight. And Nuka Bob is taking credit for that, as Country is running Nuka Bob's equipment.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Here comes Mike RPM and McLovin at pit road. This time the truck that's still on the track. We have the 02 and the 00. That would be second and third, as the 44 of Blaney should be a race leader right now.
All right, Robbie, I have to come this time, Rob.
Oh, mate.
You've got to take
And as does Blaney, as he's signaling going down the pit road backstretch with 0 trucks anywhere near him. I feel like
in a belly full of fuel for these guys.
So this is good for all these guys. Anybody that was able to make it this far, they don't have to save from here on out. They can run it wide open. Everybody else on track that pit, they are still going to have to save their equipment to be able to make it all the way to the end. But it looks like the 98 stayed out yet again. So he may be a race leader right now of Country Caliber. Nuka Bob, your equipment may come to fruition.
And the 16 of Mike RPM coming off the pit lane on the apron of 1 and 2, getting passed by that 22 truck right now.
I don't know how I feel about the fact that you had to think about what corner he was in when he was just coming off pit road.
I was trying not to burp on air.
Oh. Let's see. The 22 gets around all those guys, so he's back on the lead lap, but he's the tail end of the lead lap. Country now coming to pit road. 17 of Bad Fast Marley is that him in front of these guys? How in the world did he get around the 16 and the 26?
No idea.
He and the 26 pit together on the same lap. So I don't know how he made up that ground. I don't know why I'm not watching that battle. I'm watching it from a distance like a dummy. Sorry guys, this is my first time up here.
Mine too.
Yeah, I can only assume Marley must have taken like right sides only or something. Like I don't know how he made up that big of a gap on pit road.
Think on pit road. No, he is the leader. Well, then I don't. No idea.
Maybe everyone else sped on pit road. I'm lost for words here.
Well, I don't, like I said, I don't think he's saving, so it's probably doing one thing only. Putting the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, but I mean, even without saving the 16, he did pit on the same lap as 26, so he shouldn't have gained the ground on the 26. The 16, however, pitting a lap later, I can see him gaining ground on him, but that should have been it. But the 16 and the 26 now going around him is the portal guy to the outside of Bad Fast Marley. And as to be expected, Blaney loses a lot of ground to these guys by staying out those, extra 3 laps, I believe? Well, 2 laps to Mike RPM, 3 laps to the other 2 drivers right there. As you guys picked coming to 46 to go, I believe?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think that Mike RPM pit on the exact lap needed coming to 48 to go. He should be able to make it, but he's going to still have to kind of back it down just a hair to save his equipment. The 44 definitely going to be able to make this on one more stop. And then you have the 00 and the 02 that we know are going to be able to make it on one more stop. The 26 and the 17, they're pushing their luck as they pit coming to 49 to go. I don't know where in Sludge pit, but I don't know why he's so far back either. Kind of strolling through the field here. Racehead looking like he's either in 5th place or a lap down. I can't really tell. You guys would be able to see that.
Racehead's in...
He's in 5th?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not sure what lap he pit on, but he gained a lot of ground in that pit cycle. No, he didn't. He was running with the 17. So yet again, the amount of ground that 17 gained, it's crazy.
So did the 2 lose a lot of ground? Maybe because
I
of the penalty?
I think he got a speeding penalty.
We're at 40. We're at 40 laps to go.
40 laps to go, so we're about 16 to 17 laps away from what should be the final pit stops. The 2 is back here with Tiller. Just went around the 15 truck. So yeah, I'm assuming the 2 got a pit road penalty. Yeah, I'm assuming he got a pit road penalty. There's Travis, not around Robbie anymore. I don't see either Robbie or Travis with the leaders up here. Which one of you guys is in front of each other?
Robbie is. He's 6th, I'm 7th.
Okay. Sorry guys, tried doing a scroll through the field so you guys knew who was running where here, but I was lost.
And JCR McLevin's 8th and Tiller is in 9th.
Okay. And the 22 would be in 10th, and that should be all the trucks that are still racing. Oh, Sludge. Sludge should be in 10th, 22 should be in 11th. Looks like the battle for 4th place is heating up as Blaney is trying to hold off that 32 of Racehead.
Yep.
Good talk, Puddin'. What are you watching, Puddin'?
Mike RPM up here with the 22 truck.
Well, let's try to get up there on stream here. Gonna ride along with the 22. Yeah, Mike's right on his tail. That's gonna play in favor of the 16 truck. Is if he decides not to lap the 22, he can just ride behind him and whatever he had to save, if need to be, he's gonna be able to do that now. So this is gonna be huge. Especially one of the bigger things here, other than the fuel, is that right rear tire tends to be what a lot of people are burning when you're following someone that's gonna tighten their truck up. So it'll help counteract that and burn your right front instead of your right rear.
Yeah, what you said. Sounds good.
Yep. Is Robbie still ahead of you, Travis?
What?
Robbie's still ahead of you, yeah?
Yeah, he's pulling away.
Sorry, I'm riding along with Robbie, and there's 0 trucks anywhere near the front of him, and 0 trucks anywhere near the back of him. That's why I was like, wow. It looks like stage 1 when he got wrecked, like nobody else was around. Something just happened here.
So the cars that are in front of Robbie is Racehead.
I actually think I just lost my PS subscription.
You are blue screen.
Subscribe to PlayStation Plus. Yep.
in the middle of the broadcast.
Boy, the week just keeps getting better for Tabby.
Fucking crock of shit. Well, boys, I'm not
Gator, you
broadcasting this.
wanna start streaming on your end?
How many laps are left?
Like fucking 35.
I thought that happened to you last week or a week before.
No, it popped up and said that it was coming up to an inch. That's it. I didn't know what day it was actually going to expire. Of course
Well,
it
when it rains pussies, you get hit with
33
it.
laps to go right now.
Yeah, I wish this would have happened last night. Fucking crook of shit.
Are you going to be able to
You're
get it
still
back?
alive.
I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
How? How am I live? Oh, I am still on it. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't worry, I did it long time ago. Ask Patty about it.
I looked up and I seen Warpeg's laughing and he says, that happened to me one time in a race. And I'm like, how does he know it happened?
Oh my fucking god.
I did that. I thought I was off there, and I was like, "You goddamn son of a bitch, motherfucker!" And everybody heard me.
Oh shit.
We're getting yay!
Dead, bro.
Well, I thought what I said a few weeks ago was bad, and they've just kind of taken every word out of the book. Let's wait for Robbie to say the C word, and we're just going to call it a night.
I'm not on there anymore. I ended the fucking broadcast.
Are you sure? Because I thought I did that one night.
It don't matter at this point.
Somebody help this poor.
You say you'll be able to get it, Patty?
Not right now. Not until Monday, at least for me. I mean, I don't really need it in the meantime, though. My only other league race I have this week is tomorrow night at Sonoma, and fuck that too. That's just what I want to do after a week of getting fucking destroyed. Go race at Sonoma with a bunch of fucking people that can't fucking drive. Oh, my fucking sugar's cut. Boy.
He said, how am I still alive?
Look at your Facebook chat.
Gator, you want to try to do a live stream? Finish the race off? Is that a no?
Rip.
Puddin', isn't that funny though?
Hmm.
Is that not weird? That's how I was like,
Yeah.
is this yours? Like, what the fuck? Huh.
Oh,
I should-
was that?
I don't know.
Oh. I'll talk to you in a sec.
Yeah. Well, good luck the rest of this race, boys.
Cheers.
I'm out of here. Fuck
Goodbye.
NASCAR Heat 5. Fuck PlayStation. I'm out.
See you in a bit.
I just
See you, bro.
destroyed the fucking broadcast because I didn't realize that when you lose PlayStation Plus and you're not online, you can still be online to fucking broadcast. You just can't do nothing else. That's good to know.
That's good to know.
Oh, good to know for your league, isn't it right, Gator? Hey,
God fucking damn it.
Well, that one night that I went off on fucking Mango after.
Chef Charlie, is that you?
Well, and then the worst part, they only heard me. They didn't even hear you guys like laughing at me and all the other shit you were saying.
Oh, but no, we did. We did.
How? It blue screened me. When
I
you're
could
blue
hear it
screened,
all. I could hear it
what
all.
what the fuck? How? When you blue screen, you can only ever hear the broadcaster.
Not when you lose your PlayStation prescription.
I was blue screened.
I could hear it all.
Fucking bullshit.
It's not funny.
Oh, it's funny.
It's kind of funny.
It's minor humor.
He is not
Well, that was
having
fun.
a good day.
Some of these people are pitting super early. Well, I mean, it's 24 to go, but it's like,
You gotta save a little bit there. Well, no, you don't, because you come out with 23.
well, it's not, again, it's not the fuel that
Right.
it's the tires. Well, I'm gonna run my own strategy, and it's either gonna be great or it's gonna suck.
Just run it out, man, from there. Because having fresher tires at the end is gonna pay off, you would think.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
So Ashley told me, Gator, that I'm not allowed to hook the PlayStation up in the living room to the 55. She's like, quote unquote, have my own room now.
Right. I could see that.
I literally am like, well, do I need to I gotta go get a fuck another TV or something. But to do it tonight, I don't know if I'm gonna have to. I literally just, since it's a Roku TV, does the monitors on this thing, I just made hit the HDMI 3 and put my little lawn chair right next to it.
Hey,
I think
I'm leading
gonna
my
be able to
first
run off
ever
that
lap
screen.
in this league.
I think I'm gonna be able to run my fucking PlayStation off the fucking left screen and the whole
That little
iRacing.
left monitor has been a lifesaver for you, huh? My man was racing looking left.
And I still to this day don't know what the fuck I did. I was about 8 beers deep and pissed, and I just started clicking and popping, and next thing I know, oh, Mike spun coming off of pit lane trying to keep out of everybody's way.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, because I'm on board with him still.
Dang, man. I'm riding with
Boy.
freaking DB the best. Dude, a lap down. Why would I be riding with him? Change
I mean,
that.
even right now, when I want to play
Guys,
Call
I
of
got a
Duty and
pit. I
shit,
got a pit. I'm pissed.
Mike spun trying to keep out of their way.
Do you have big enough gap it's not going to affect him, you think, or what?
Well, I'm gonna hear about that later.
What'd you do?
I race headed, and they were coming out of pit road, and I dove down in front of them to signal, and then race head just continually just ran me right through the corner. So, I think JC McLevin's out of the race, guys.
20 laps to go.
Where's Sludge?
I was gonna try to let them just go by, but they were so freaking slow coming up.
I'll find Sludge for you, buddy. Hang on.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, well, I'm in 9th right now.
Who's the
Bad Fast
21?
Marley's leading.
Let's see here.
I'm just glad that I kept it
He
fairly
just crossed the
straight.
start-finish line. Going in turn 1 right now. Where are you at?
5th. Turn 4.
Country just coming out of the pits.
Yeah, he came out of this a couple laps ago.
Country?
Yeah.
I'm watching him. He just came out.
Yeah, okay. Well, now I can go balls to the wall here. I don't have to worry about tires, I don't have to worry about fuel. Sorry, Racehead, didn't mean to get into you, buddy. didn't blow a tire. It went all the way down to 1% when I went sideways. So, pretty sure Portal and Bad Fast Marley are going to have to pit, or they're going to have. There's no way they're going to make it. They came in with 20 to go.
How many you cut out?
I don't know. I haven't checked to see how many laps it is
No,
to go right.
what you just said. They pit with how many to go? You cut out when you said the laps.
25.
Okay. They ain't gotta save too much.
It's just, well, they're hard, so it's a matter of.
Robbie
saving
just passed
tires.
Racehead. Is that the name you said or no?
No, I was talking about Bad Fast and Portal.
Okay, sorry.
Alright, it's 15 laps to go. The leaders are coming to 14 to go. I'm battling Sludge for 7th. I think he might actually be trying to. Oh no, he's lagging. He's lagging bad. What? Don't do this. Don't do it.
What? They traded Danny Duffy to... And
Who'd they trade
cash.
to?
We have traded... we have traded Danny Duffy and cash to Los Angeles Dodgers in exchange for a player to be named later.
Man, the rich get richer.
Alright, I'm clear of Sludge. I'm in 7th.
Rosenthal's going to fucking goddamn Washington.
Careful, still there.
I'm over here begging for the Mets to do something. Poking them like a, you dead? Wake up. We're in first place and we're not making a move.
Still there. Stay up against the wall. Stay high.
Well, Robbie got too far away from me, so I'm not passing him. But I still think I got an opportunity to make 2 spots just off
Careful, still
of
there.
They're
Portal.
racing side by side at the
Marley.
minute with Racehead.
Is that for position?
Yep.
Still there. Stay high. Stay high.
I love this track with the right side by side like that.
Track's all yours. You're clear.
He's given up.
All clear.
Racehead's another one that I'm not sure of. Robbie, that puts you in 4th, right?
5th.
So the only 2, so that means that Blaney, Mike RPM, Portal, and Marley are in front of you, right?
Don't know, I've not been looking, just watching where I'm going.
Let's see where Blaney is. He's not too far behind somebody. See if I can figure out who it is. I think Blaney might be in 2nd. He's behind RPM. Is
Blaney's
RPM
4th.
the leader?
Blaney's 4th.
No.
Oh, that's
Marley's
right. That's
the leader.
right. That's right. Yeah. Because RPM had that mishap.
Careful, still there.
So Portal and Marley are racing 1st and 2nd.
Still there.
Yeah, man, I don't know if they're going to have enough tires or fuel to make it. Because they're racing hard.
Careful, still there.
It's kind of like watching Coach Matt last night finish in 2nd. I mean, It'll be interesting to find out.
May I am here.
Sledge just hit the wall.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go jump off, put food in the belly.
Oh, mate.
All right, bud.
Careful, still there.
Good hearing from you, buddy. On the PlayStation.
Yeah. I gotta talk to you on the other thing, too. That little contraption.
Yes, sir.
Careful, still there.
Can't wait. We're gonna run on Sunday. Is that what it is?
I don't know even if I'm going to run, but it makes it easier for me on a Sunday, you know, getting off of work.
Right.
All right, leader's just
Being
taking
off.
5 to go.
Yeah, because we run early on Friday.
Yeah. I still got detailed stuff to do to it, get all the wires
5 more laps.
and everything to where I want them and cleaned up. Plus, we're going to unpack still. Like, she unpacked, we had some stuff. We had to go back to the fifth wheel last night. And, that's a long story. They made him take it out because it was an Airbnb. And so we had to go get our stuff out even though we had another week. And it just, you know, so she's like, I'm surprised you're not on. And I'm like, we got life right now. Once life settles down, you know where my ass will be.
Right. So what are you gonna do with your wheel? Are you gonna keep that one it come with? Or are you gonna put yours on there, or what?
Yeah, because it's got a clutch, and I'm going to keep my T300 for this.
Cool.
I wanted to put my T300 over there, but I didn't want to fuck with the computer, even though he kind of wiped it. But like, it's already hooked up because he has the pedals bolted to it, and the seat slides backwards and forwards. The seat reclines. I told Ashley, I was like, if I want to be a G-Funk in LA and look at this bitch, I can fucking lay this motherfucker all the way back.
I do that from time to time.
You know, but and then he bolted the pedals down, and even without a shifter, I've got the clutch to work for cup cars, so in case I need it. That's why I was trying to fucking be like, how does saving fuel work go on?
Not the same, huh?
But and then I'm going to use my 300 for PlayStation Retro. I'd rather use the 300 on this, but I thought it was a G29. It's actually a G920. I don't know what the fucking difference is.
2 laps to go.
Yeah, who the hell knows?
But so I'm just gonna, like I said, I went fucking.
Portal's got to his side. How many laps to go?
I wanted to be
2.
smart with it. If it
Becoming a
wasn't
1 lap
fucking
to
broke,
go.
don't fix it. You know, don't fucking be changing shit around if it ain't fucking broke.
Right. No, I hear you, man. I was just wondering. You can make some money off of it if you need it, so that's cool.
Well, I thought about selling the fucking G920 and getting another 300 and with the clutch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Flag.
Because I like it better. It's got the 300's got a bigger wheel and they're interchangeable.
Yeah, the thing does have a little wheel, don't it? Damn, Marley got back by him.
Because now that I told her once, I was like, hey babe, iRacing really works for the
Oh,
fan.
Marley might pull this one off, guys.
Oh, bumping side by side. Oh!
She looked up Fanatec and looked at some
Portal
of the
got
prices, and I was like, no, you looked up the wrong prices.
Portal got that at the line.
Well, you better come up to me, because I got a hard battle with Sledge right now. He's coming.
Back
Alright,
on
guys,
set.
I'll holler
he's
at you
with the
later.
bumper. Oh, he just gave me the bumper. He just went backwards.
Alright, Puddin', take it easy, buddy.
Bye, Robbie.
See you, bud.
Well,
Love you,
get
bud.
7th.
Love you too.
Okay, so that's Portal Guy, Bad Fast, Mike, Blaney, Racehead, Robbie.
Get a picture of it, Trav. Or Robbie or somebody.
That's alright, I'll get it on the
Alright,
stream.
well,
Okay, cool. That's right.
and then we got me in 7th, Sledge in 8th, Country Caliber 9th, Tiller 10th. And then the nameless victims afterwards. Yeah, JCR McLovin leaving the race 22 laps to go. That was pretty big.
Let's see what this fastest lap is. We had a 7 in our race, I want to say it was.
Yeah, you had a 7.
Oh. I just checked the chat. It's not going to be good for Marley.
Mike RPM 30.9.
Taddy said 22 warning, 15 warning, 44 warning, and 17 gets a 1 lap penalty.
Oh